Today, we're in Mount Pleasant on the Chippewa River. We have plans to paddle 4 miles today, and then later, we have the maiden voyage of my new inflatable kayak on Halls Lake. Let's go. Now that we are out on the river and we've really kind of got our bearings here, let me explain everything that we did to make sure that we have the perfect day out on the river. Our day started in downtown Mount Pleasant, where we had coffee before heading out towards Buckley's, where they had our canoe waiting for us. Of course, we could have rented kayaks, but canoeing the Chippewa is the goal. Being out in the sun all day is fantastic, but we always double check to make sure that we have our sun shirts, sunscreen, hats, and glasses. A good dry bag is not a must, but it is definitely a bonus. Oh, and one last minute decision is that we threw in one fishing rod and just a small amount of tackle. See, I usually have most of my accessories that I need, but my impulse decision today was I had to buy this koozie. It's got the strap so I can make sure that I don't lose this can. That's just some bonus caffeine for me today on top of the coffee that I've already had. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Count it.
That's a little smallmouth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a largemouth.
Oh, is it?
That's the smallest guy. Bye, buddy. I cannot believe, number one, how small that little bass was.
That's a bonus fish right there. I can't believe we caught one just that fast.
Andy, I'm going to slow us down to cast right at that bank over there.
Right here?
Yep. I think that half of a good canoeing experience is making sure that you've got a good co-pilot. I took the back. The back is important for steering. And really at this point, I feel like, Andy, you kind of got the even better job because the river is doing most of the work for you.
I'm getting to do a lot of hanging out here. It's really nice.
As we were riding here, the driver that was dropping us off, he was so nice, and he was saying that some people, they plan on coming here for months and months and they can't wait to get here. And he's like, then we also have groups that just walk up that day and they're like, we want to go down the river. You know what? I can see both ways. I could love being excited about this and getting ready for it for a long time and planning for it like we did today, but also the impulse to just go down the river, that I think that would make it even more of an adventure. All right, I'll put it back quickly. Hopefully this is a preview for fishing tonight. I could go for a break area and we could eat those sandwiches that we brought.
There you go.
Thank you. We talked earlier about planning a little bit before you get out on the water, but this might be our greatest decision that we've made. So we stopped by Max and Emily's and we got sandwiches before we came out here.
I got a buffalo chicken sandwich. What did you get?
Cuban.
We were told that this place is awesome.
This might be the highlight of the day.
Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, that looks delicious. Yep. Got a chip bonus when they're fresh pickles, like where they almost have like a crunch to them. It's such a nice touch. It's so good. I always like little sections like this because it feels like it is perfectly curated, like it's an amusement park ride. But really it's just nature, and I mean that makes it even better. There, a little bit more size to it. We're going double stand-up canoeing right now. I'd say that that's a calculated risk is what it is. I think that might be the biggest of the day. There he is. Hi, buddy.
So this paddle said it'd be like 2 to 3 hours, and it really depends on how fast you want to paddle or how much you just kind of want to float and relax. And we're doing a lot of floating and relaxing, so we're probably more on the 3-hour pace right now.
This is so fun. A little more size to it this time. Here, I'll give you these rocks right here. Bye, buddy. Our plan is to get to Halls Lake for the maiden voyage of my new kayak. But we have about an hour before prime evening fishing on Halls Lake. And so what we decided to do is hike this trail right here. And this is part of the Halls Lake Natural Area. And all of this is part of the Chippewa Watershed Conservancy. And really, they've got nature preserves all around this area. And at this point, we've hiked most of them. So it's really important for us to make sure that we get out onto this trail. Right out that way, that's going to be Halls Lake. So this looks like a little river or tributary that kind of feeds into that. Way over there, you see that? That's where we're going to be launching the boats from. And now that we've spotted it, I think it's time to head back to the car so that we can go to the spot where we're going to put in our boats. Well, really what you're looking at right here is the maiden journey of a brand new vessel for me. Brand new used, of course. But we're gonna see how this thing performs, and the idea today is this is an inflatable fishing kayak, and I think it would be bad luck if I bought a fishing kayak and didn't catch anything the first time that I took it out. So here's to hoping, because if I don't catch a fish on the very first time that I take out my fishing kayak, that might be bad vibes for life for this thing. Is it the kayak that makes you a good fisherman? Or do you make yourself a good fisherman and the kayak helps? Not exactly sure. Hey! I said I was gonna get one on top water and I was gonna get one in my new fishing kayak. All right, let's let this guy go. Bye, buddy. Oh, there we go, he's on. He's on. Number 2. That is awesome. This is the best. All right, bye, buddy. Hey! Bluegill, I'm changing species. Bye, buddy. Oh, missed him. There we go. All right. Ooh, I think I put one of my hairs on him. Bye, buddy.
It's just one of those nights. Nick is smoking me. He has a bunch of fish. I don't even know. He might have 10. I have 0.
Right there is a big fish for my setup, but I gotta let this guy go. Bye, buddy. So that was a heck of a fight, because this rod right here is just an ultra light collapsible rod, and then I've got this teeny tiny little lure on it, and I'm in a inflatable collapsible boat. So that was about as much as I could possibly handle.
Right at the end. It could not have been closer to not getting one, but here we go. Got a crappie. Bye, buddy.
I'd say that's a success.